DeLonghi also have a range of pump-driven espresso machines. This one over here is the most popular one, which is called the EC410. It comprises of a stainless steel boiler, which gives it longevity and also doesn't accumulate calcium and oxide, which dirties your machine and you need to descale them. This one over here, it makes it very simple for you. It's foolproof. It does have a 2.1 litre water reservoir. You can simply lift the lid up off that, take it off and unclip it from the back. And it's quite easy. The water is drawn through the valve into the boiler by vacuum, and you simply clip it back into place, and you can place this back on top. Over here you have the frothing dial and also your mechanism dial, and as indicates by the thermostat light that it's ready in the right temperature. That's also to have the electricity on, and that zero there is to turn the machine off, and that's for the frother, to activate the frother. This is very unique, and DeLonghi are, I believe, the only ones that built in their tamps. It's an important aspect in making a very good extraction of coffee. You need to tamp it up nice and firmly. You have a drip tray over here, which basically you can take away. You can place it in the dishwasher if you like, and you also have just the area over here where the coffee draws into and drips straight from underneath the group head into the two spouts down the bottom. The beauty of the frother, it's a foolproof frother. You can basically take the exterior sleeve off, and as you can see there's about a centimetre clearance between the bottom of the internal stem and also the external. Therefore you can basically not touch the bottom of the jug and burn the milk. It's very important not to burn your milk or scorch your milk, and this way we'll never scorch or burn your milk for you, and it moves the milk for you within the jug. You don't have to agitate it, swirl around or froth it around at all. The easy foolproof frother works the milk for you inside the jug and makes a very dense, firm froth. And DeLonghi are the only manufacturer distributor with both fresh ground coffee handle and also easy serving espresso handle. The easy serving espresso handle does have a very shallow filter, as you can see, and the pods, which are perfectly packaged, pressurized and sealed between two special filter papers. You always look for the writing on the bottom, which is the thinnest side. You simply place it inside like so and place the clip down like that. You screw it inside, you turn it nice and firmly, you place your cup underneath there, turn it towards the right for about 2 seconds, turn it back off, and that literally just saturates the coffee inside, clogs it up, so it doesn't have an easy way of, the water doesn't have an easy way of percolating through the coffee, and now it's going to draw out an espresso. The difference between an espresso machine and the other machines that you saw me demonstrating earlier were that espresso is driven through it's a very quickly extracted fat and oil out of the bean, which gives you that rusty colour look, which we associate like the crema floating on top of your cup. And what you're looking for is around about 25 to 30 ml pour. That's basically what we're looking at. As you can see, you've got the perfectly positioned holes over here, and you are looking for that crema, which holds all the aroma and the flavour of the coffee. I'll be going ahead and making freshly ground coffee for you. The first thing you need is obviously the KG 100. Grind it up to number 2. Just run the filter through there once, and that's basically heating all the metals inside, which will extract the fat and oil out of there for you. Everything's nice and hot, which is what you want. You can just place that back inside, it's just the water. Take it out like so. Put a drop in the drip filter, very hot, which is what you want. Keep creating a cavity, and that way you've got your perfect dosage. Use the tamp over here, and you tamp it nice and firmly, wipe it and screw it in. And you turn it towards the right. You do need to pre-wet it for about 4 to 5 seconds. Turn that off, and what you're doing there is achieving a very tightly compacted, and there are no gaps and crevices inside that coffee, which the water can then just channel down there and burn the coffee. What you'll see immediately is that rusty colour coming out, and therefore that's showing you a very good extraction of fat and oil out of the bean. That's what you're looking for each and every time. With a fresh ground coffee, it's always best, and it is more intense, the aromatic flavours and aroma. which is that crema across the top. And what we can do before we take it any further is we just place this handle outside, turn the dial towards the frother on the left hand side. What you're going to see is the steam pressure and temperature transfer from the group head over to the frother. It is 6 to 8 degrees higher in temperature, so it does take a few seconds, roughly 40 seconds, to transfer the steam, heat and pressure to the frother. And it will indicate by the thermostat over here, the orange light, when it's reached that right temperature. We just simply place the jug up to the top, just place it towards the centre, and as you can see, it is going to spin the milk around. The thermostat light indicates that it's ready. You turn the dial, and what you can see is literally the milk spinning around within inside the jug. And as it's spinning, it's actually lifting and increasing. And just keep your hand there. When it's too hot to touch, it's literally too hot to drink. That's when you turn the dial off. And as you can see, when you fill it up no more than a third of the jug, it does not go over the rim. Milk, it does expand 3 to 4 times. And it's just too hot to touch now, so we turn it off. Place it away from us like so. If you can see that. And spin it around. What you're doing is pushing the remainder of the air bubbles out of the side of the jug. If you like, you can do a cafe latte, or you can just do a macchiato. Quite simple and easy with a foolproof frother. Fantastic stainless steel boiler, 15 bar pressure, 9 at the group head, the same as a commercial machine, and 6 at the frother.